and the Imperials behind them. Our objective is the drawbridge. If we can find a way to drop it, the city will be ours. Everyone on me! Let's show these Imperial milk drinkers what true Nords look like!
And what might you need?
Take over Whiterun here. Seems pretty dope. Okay, over here.
Carlos, smite!
There we are. Oh, shout out to my friend. Lit.
I thought it was right following you, dude.
Hurt in my face around those glasses.
Water the ground with your blood!
Okay, gotta get rid of some gear.
something for you.
What a waste.
Forever to cut. It's time to kill all the people inside Dragon's Reach, then hopefully they'll be taken care of.
Bruce?
Raising my own sword. Get it. Never back down.
That's enough. I surrender. I surrender.
Peace. Everyone stand down. That's an order.
What
Stand down.
What happened?
Battle Grove.
Big a gray mage. Your family was noticeably absent from the walls. Now I know why. Dagger in the back have sufficed.
You think this is personal? The Empire has no place in Skyrim. Not anymore. And you have no place in Whiterun anymore.
A convenient position to hold now. But mark my words, old man. In the days to come, Ulfric will spread his rebellion thin. And what then? We need the Empire as much as it needs us.
I'm glad you're
Our blood built it. Our blood sustained it. You, of all people, should know that.
This was my I needed to worship whoever I damn well pleased. You wish to see an empire without Talos? Without its soul? We should be fighting those witch elves, not bending knee to them. The Emperor's nothing more than a puppet of the Thalmor. Skyrim needs a High King who will fight for her. And Whiterun needs a Jarl who will do the same.
Tell me, Vignar, was all this worth it? How many of those corpses lining our streets wear the faces of men who once called you friend? What about their families?
Enough! Both of you! There is a burning city out there that needs a government. He's right. Galmar, come. Let us restore order.
This isn't over. Hear me, you old fool? This isn't over. And you, a Stormcloak.
Shaw.
I thought better of you. You'll all come to regret this day. I surrender.
Sure, I
You'll give me a few hours to gather my household. I'll depart. You have
Your ears still ringing. Down goes the ring. Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time. Colors seem lighter to you.
Everything seems bigger, too. Strange.
I like to think Rayloff has raging PTSD in this game. Every time you talk,
Huh.
he always asks you
God.
about when you think about the people you murdered and combat. He always just talks to you about them. It's like, probably like that.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Dragons will swoop down and do it.
Okay, well, we liberated Whiterun, so back to success.
Yes, Sarah?
So what exactly are you doing in the PvE gym? Okay, is it like a similar sort of building mechanics as PvP?
Yeah, basically the same.
I'm digging it.
Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. We've driven the Imperials out of Whiterun. This is good.
Okay, I see.
Very good. We now control the center. It's a powerful position. One I aim to keep. We'll call you Ice Veins now. For the thick blood of our land has seeped into your heart. Here, take this. It's an Imperial officer's sword. A fitting weapon to use against our enemy. I suspect you'll be of greater use to us with greater freedom. But I also want you to find our hidden camp in Fall Creek. Thalmor will have special tasks for you, and will need you when we liberate the capital. Go with the gods.
If that is what you wish. If that is what you wish. Let's go.
The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Skyrim
If that is what you wish.
and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blades.
Lead on then. Yes.
Goodness.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Need something?
Let's probably go back to the main quest line, so we'll play in the dark, Fiend, Dragonborn, and we'll just take it there as soon as.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Dragon.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
It's doing stuff. That's what it's doing.
I guess so, it is.
Go up and kill that dragon. Do it.
Salokunir, Zil Gro Dova Ursa.
How is it? Oh, you can. Not that high.
Maybe that's why.
I mean, technically I'm watching on my phone.
I am hear my voice and despair. This to be a real good.
There we go.
Damn Skippy.
Did it? Wait, something's happening. God's above. God's above. God's above. You really are Dragonborn.
Yeah, cool show.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do, the Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, and now the dragons are attacking everywhere. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor, problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Yes.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything.
I don't think you were followed.
I'm just being a
I have
douche
plan.
now.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. I have a contact inside the embassy. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. I'll get word for him to meet you in solitude at the Winking Skeep. While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Ellen. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
You've had more than enough. Besides,
What?
you still haven't.
Something you're still confused about?
I'll find some.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Until then, I've no will.
What? Something you're still confused about?
Yes.
Yes.
What's happening? In solitude yet? Not a problem though.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad you're back.
Hey Daniel, I'm trying to watch your stream, but unfortunately it's not. I had a refresh, but putting
They can't turn Uncle Rob here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Position. Oh, yeah, the eggs.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother.
I'm still watching your stream.
Dope. Yeah, I'm still watching yours. It's just I had to refresh it.
You want something from me?
Warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Yes?
Hi. Good afternoon. Really? You're... Here's the deal. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very serious. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
You really should put on some clothes.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Weird wording.
Here we go.
I mostly deal with petty thievery
Your
and drunken
job is
brawls.
to get into the party without being fingered as a spy.
I take care of the horses and the goats. And
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yeah. That's what I'm
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive. Good luck.
I love how the chickens look. Them looking all cartoon-like. It's pretty adorable.
Fellow latecomers,
I'm paid to wait to take you home.
been arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you. Indeed.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Here's my invitation.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
I can scarcely feed the staff in my palace.
Ah, yes. Please, tell me more about yourself.
So sorry to
What
interrupt.
brings you to this? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arenthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
You've got to admire.
What does a fellow need to do?
What can I get for you? Here you go, ma'am. Is there anything else I can get for you?
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your... Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a... Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Farewell.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Why would anyone join the Stormcloaks? They have a fraction of the Empire's wealth and
I
power.
speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone
Yes,
would
I
actually
know what you
wander in
mean.
their bed.
Those who fought the Thalmor in the Great War still see an enemy. Besides,
Yeah.
the Thalmor reward their friends richly. Anyone who doesn't take advantage of that is a stubborn fool. I've known her long enough to and also long enough to respect her importance to Skyrim. As far as I'm concerned, those Talos worshippers get what they deserve. All they do is cause problems for me
Elenwen
and the
always
other
throws
Jarls.
quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. Very well, then.
Razlan, what are you doing?
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's go. Before
was
anyone
sick.
notices us.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
What are you doing?
We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear... hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it?
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
I just wanted to get a better look
In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I...
Get out of here.
Was there anything else I could do for you?
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess himself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloths. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds.
my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etty, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story. As agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks. In the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it, and Evan wants to see the rest of your day.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me. You got to You can't hide from me.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? Yeah. Come on. This way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of... No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
worth it.
Killing Thalmor. Okay. Riverwood. Hopefully that'll do it.
Need something?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Yeah.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised.
Good.
Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. Esbern? Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail. You mean aside from... Esbern was one... He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blade. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy. Ironic, right? Even so, do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Well, okay. That's gonna wrap it up for this stream right now. For now, anyways. Maybe we'll get back on later. But yeah. To summarize, we liberated Whiterun, and then we continued the main storyline plot. So that seems to be pretty well done there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good evening.